Hello everyone. In this particular video, we will be discussing about a very important topic in SQL, that is the case when statement. So now if I talk about what does the case statement do. So the case expression goes through the condition and returns a value when the first condition is met. So just like we have the if-else statement in any other programming language, we have the case when in SQL. So what it will do is, it will simply check for a condition. If the condition is true, then it will return a particular value. If the condition is not true, it will check for the next condition. And at the end, if none of the provided conditions are true, it will return the value which is provided in the else clause. So it is very similar to the if-else condition. To understand this better, let us consider an example. So over here, I have a table named test. It has three columns. The first column is the student name, next column is the subject, and the last column is the marks obtained by the student in the particular subject. Now what I need to do is, I need to create another column named grade based on following condition. If marks is between 80 to 100, it will be grade A. If marks is between 70 to 80, then grade B. If marks is between 60 to 70, then it will be grade C, else the grade will be F. So I need to define the column grade based on the following condition. So to achieve this, I will take help of the case when statement. So what I can do is, I'll write select star comma. Now I need to define the grade column. For that, what I'll do is, I will write the keyword case followed by the condition. So in SQL, the condition starts with the when keyword. So after case, I will write when and then the first condition. The condition will be marks greater than or equal to 80. If the marks is greater than or equal to 80, then I need to return the grade as A. So I will write the keyword then, and then after that I will specify the value that I need to return. So I need to return the value A. So this was my first condition. Now I will write the second condition. So again, before starting the condition, I will write the keyword when followed by the condition. Again, the condition over here will be marks is greater than or equal to 70, followed by the keyword then, and for this condition the value should be B. So the second condition will get checked only when the first condition is not satisfied. So I have defined the conditions for grade A and B. Now I'll write the third condition. I'll start with when. Similarly, marks greater than or equal to 60, then the value C. If none of the condition is satisfied, I will define the else condition. So for that, I will use the keyword else, and then the value when none of the condition is satisfied. So it will be F. So if none of the above three conditions are satisfied, case when will return the value F. And now to close the case when statement, we have to write the keyword end. So this was my case when statement. I will simply use an alias to define this column. So I can write as grade, which is my column name. And now if I'll execute this statement, here we go. We got the column grade created based on the above condition. So if we see over here, the marks was 80, so the grade is A. For 75, the grade was B. For 54, the marks is smaller than 60. Therefore, the grade will be F, which is defined in the else condition. Similarly, for 64, if we see, it falls in the third condition, so the grade is C. So this is how we can use the case when statement to define a column. There is another use case for case when as well. Now suppose question over here is, I need to find out in how many subjects each student got marks greater than 80. So now let's start writing the query. I'll write select followed by, since I need to get this data for every student, so I'll write student, comma, then I need to count the subjects where the student got marks greater than or equal to 80. So for counting that, I'll write count. So now I need to count only those subjects where the student got marks greater than or equal to 80. So to filter that, I will take help of case when. So inside count, I will write case when and then the condition. So the condition over here is marks greater than or equal to 80. And then when this condition is true, I want to return the subject which I need to count. So I'll write subjects, and then to terminate this case when, I will write end. One thing to note over here is using the else condition in case when is not mandatory. So I'll write case when marks is greater than or equal to 80, then subject end. So for every student, I will count those subjects where the marks is greater than or equal to 80. I will call this as count of subjects with marks greater than 80. I'll write from the table name, and since I'm using an aggregate function over here, I will have to use the group by. So after from, I will write by 1, which is the student column. And now if I'll run this, for every student we got the number of subjects where the student achieved marks greater than 80. So this is how we can use the case when statement in SQL. So that was all for this video. If you liked the video, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe the channel. Thank you.